Alright, you don't need more quotes. You need fucking receipts. Because comfort feels good for a night. But self-respect, that shit is a lifetime. Everyone keeps saying this and I'm sick of it, but they say you need to love yourself more. Alright, cool. Have you tried saying that to yourself where you've hit the snooze 4 times, job's on the line, and you're eating cereal at 2 p.m.? Right? You can't bubble bath your way out of bad habits. Everyone knows this. You can't. I am enough. Your way through 6 unwashed plates, 3 ignored texts, and fucking overdue bills. That's not how life works. Alright? Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself is to stop lying and start doing. Look, don't get me twisted. Right? I'm not saying to fucking hate yourself. I'm not saying self love is useless. I'm just saying it's a little weird that healing now looks like buying crystals and skipping deadlines. Right? Like I said, I'm not telling you hate yourself. You don't need to scream at your reflection like Goggins does. Right? I'm just saying maybe skip the mirror talk until you've actually done something mirror worthy. Alright? Guys, as always, I'm not a fucking guru or doctor. I'm just someone that's lived both sides. I might be right, I might be wrong. Either way, do your own research and find your own balance. Alright? But think about it. You ever notice how good you feel after you've done something you didn't want to do? Right? You finally clean your room, boom, serotonin. You finally do that hard task at work, boom, dopamine. You finally go to the gym after ghosting it for a month. And all of a sudden, you're walking out and your head's a bit taller, your posture's a bit better, and you're feeling yourself. That's not self love, that is self respect. Okay, meanwhile, self love culture has you writing affirmations instead of taking action. Right? Lighting a candle instead of fixing your life, buying another productivity planner instead of opening the one you already abandoned 2 weeks ago. Right? Posting healing error while your laundry pile is legally your roommate now. Alright? Let's just be real. You don't build confidence from compliments. Right? You build it from following through. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your brain takes notes. It says, we're reliable now. Okay? But let's just compare the two so we have a better understanding. Self love tells you you're fine the way you are. Alright? Self respect says you're fine, but you could do better. Self love gives you comfort. Self respect gives you standards. Alright? One feels really good right now, the other one feels good forever. Alright? One helps you recover, the other keeps you moving. Because at the end of the day, feeling good about yourself isn't enough if you don't even trust yourself. Right? You can't say, I love me, but all your actions don't follow through. Right? The truth is, they both matter. Alright? Like I said, don't get me wrong, they both definitely matter. Self love stops the spiral so you don't hate yourself. Self respect keeps you from ending up back in the same spot again. Love is like giving yourself a day off. Respect is showing up the next day and getting things done for you. Right? You need recovery and momentum. Just not 90% recovery and 0 momentum. That's called a slump. Does that even make sense? Either way, forget self love, earn self respect. Anyone can whisper affirmations all they fucking want. But keeping your word to yourself, that's what builds identity. That's what makes you proud quietly when no one's watching. Alright, you don't need more quotes. You need fucking receipts. Because comfort feels good for a night. But self-respect, that shit is a lifetime. Alright, that lasts a lifetime. Look guys, balance matters. this is just what I've seen and what I've realized now that yes, I've had phases of self-love, but when I actually respect myself, I got way more shit done. And I actually understood it a bit better, and I'm like, okay, it's starting to make sense. But live your life, figure it out for yourself. We all got to go through it. I appreciate it if you watched all the way through now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.